Okay, so I'm recording audio for a video. It's gonna jump to further up here in just a sec. That I made today. Today is what? May 8th? Friday, May 8th. And this is right by where I live. There's a pretty big body of water, but it's out in a farmer's field, so I had to fly all the way out there. That's what you saw at the beginning. And there wasn't too many birds here. I was expecting there to be more birds, considering how much. But I mean, this water must not have a lot of frogs and stuff in it. It must be. It was probably like a destroyed wetland, and now all the stuff that should be in there isn't. And not sure what this is, but it's got a good road going right to it, and I got a pretty good shot here. I mean, it's got to be to do with the oil and gas, and it looks like there's actually quite a bit of traffic there, because the dirt roads are pretty well worn. But, I mean, it's right in the middle of a swamp, so who knows. I think it might be even water treatment or something, but who knows. And I'm gonna fly out. Oh, you can see some birds there, but there's like no bulrush weeds, or cattails as I call them, out here. And yeah, there they go. The birds don't like it. This is probably the first time they've ever seen a drone, since no one probably ever goes out here except for trucks, but I don't want to get too close to them. Got a decent shot of them. Some of those might be they're young, but I don't know what they're going to be eating there, because there's probably nothing in that water. Just a great place to swim, I guess. Still in the middle of a COVID virus outbreak. Oh, there's a bunch of birds out there. I wonder what they're doing out there. Not much to eat. And I raised up here a bit so I can get a better shot of the surrounding area and see where this water's coming from. I didn't go up there. I was going to, but I didn't know how much battery I would have, so I didn't really chance it. I just got a nice panning shot of the surrounding, but I'll probably come back here in the summer on a less windy day and just get really good shots over here, because now that I've done it, I know I can. I could have flown to over there easily, and yeah, it's just a slow scaling video. You can see the wind and the water there, and this is probably the windiest I'd care to fly, but the Phantom 4 definitely handles it easily. Yeah, cloudy. It's cold today too, and yeah, there we cut. And this is my my ride home, and it's slow and low, but I'm actually going pretty fast. Like you can't tell because I'm up kind of high, but I'm going maybe 30. So I mean, it's what you drive in like a residential area. I wasn't going as fast as I could, but I was going pretty good speed. Well, I was probably a little under 30. I think I was only going like 22 to 27 kilometers an hour for most of it, but it's kind of neat going over water and land. You're pretty free when you can do whatever you want. I think the birds might have been used to me by now, or just I didn't want to get too low. Well, I wanted to get lower, but I fought that urge because I didn't want them having to fly for no reason. But yeah, here's see if you can tell. Oh, got a propeller in there. I hate that. But yeah, see if you can see where. Well, you can see a semi in there if you look closely on the horizon, and that's where I'm headed. And I did that so you could see that it was actually going kind of fast. Like, it's not just puttering along, even though it looks slow, because you're just looking at the horizon, which doesn't seem to change. And there's a big payoff at the end if you just watch this entire video, so I encourage you to listen to my commentary and watch the big payoff. It's worth it, totally worth it. But yeah, there's a little building over there to the right. I don't know if I got too close to it, but it did kind of a mound of something in it. Can't really make out what it is. But yeah, this will be more interesting in the summer too. I mean, on a windy day like this, if there's actually crop there, then it would look pretty neat having the crop sway in the wind. But yeah, I just wanted another shot of the water. It's too bad there's nothing like really alive in there, because I would have made an interesting video. Yeah, I guess that's all I got of that mound, but it didn't seem very interesting. But well, you'll see the payoff once I get to the end there. It's gonna be like another 2 minutes. Yeah, again down to show you just how fast I was going. Now straight ahead there's like another oil and gas thing. I'm not too sure what it's for. I see them all the time in all these farmers' fields, and I mean, since it's in Alberta, you just assume it's for oil and gas. I don't know what use for them a farmer would have right in the middle of the field. I mean, maybe it's for some kind of underground irrigation, but I doubt that this is even possible. But yeah, petroleum, yeah. And a lot of tire tracks in this farmer's field. I don't know if it's him doing that or why he would do that. Maybe it doesn't make that big a deal before. Yeah, obviously he's not planting in this year because the time to plant was probably 2 weeks ago. And yeah, it's actually, from where I was, it was actually 9 meters below. Like, that's why I had to rise up. I was probably like 0.1 meters below where I took off from. You can't tell, but it's actually quite a dip from where I was. Yeah, here's the oil and gas thing coming up. Yeah, the planting season, it kind of looks like he tilled it though, but who knows. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm not a farmer and this isn't my land. But I wonder how the COVID virus affects agriculture like this, if at all. I mean, it doesn't seem like grain and stuff would be in high demand, more like beef and stuff like that, because a meat processing plant here in High River actually had a huge outbreak of it, and they actually had to shut down. I think they're actually, that woman's good looking, huh? Yeah, that's the big exciting petroleum thing. Okay, we're almost at the payoff here. Okay, just be patient. You've been patient. You've been listening to me. Had a couple laughs. You'll cry. I mean, there's a propeller again. Just ran out of things to say here. This is a longer video than I thought, but I added, oh yeah, there's more coming, so the good times won't stop. This is a almost 14-minute video. There I am, in all my glory. 38 years old, almost 39, still looking prime. Not really, but yeah. And it's coming up here. I want you all to enjoy this. Couldn't do anything too graphic because there's a highway right there and they may pull over or a cop would drive by, so there we go. Just pulling in nice and close. Yeah, that was it. Okay, now this is another video I made. It's just same day, and these cows, like the drone's pretty noisy, and these cows didn't even care. Like most of them, I think one looked at me, but I was pretty low. They just kind of, the grazing ones, they noisier than hell, just going right by them. Don't mind me. Yeah, we don't care. Ain't gonna do anything to us. And then this is a busy back road, surprisingly busy. And yeah, I'll fly right over one of these cows. I think it's one like straight ahead facing away, and I get a good top-down shot of him. Oh, well, one of them. Yeah, that guy's sitting there to the upper right. I fly right over him, and he just doesn't seem to be too bothered by it. What's going on here? Choppiness for what? Okay, it's over. I thought I flew right over him. What's going on here? Oh, maybe it's one of the other ones. Okay, so I don't even remember a video I just shot. Well, I didn't just shoot it, and I shot a lot of other things too. But flying a drone's so fun. Yeah, like watch this. Yeah, his head went up, but he didn't look at it really. Just kind of paid attention. So, yeah, there's a nice little swampland there. I think I'll make a quick video of it after this, but it's got more birds and stuff in it than that big body of water did, so I just yeah. And if you're watching this later, the death toll globally is 4,400 for COVID-19. As well, is that globally or is that Canada? Oh, no. Alberta is like 87 dead. Yeah.
I think it's more.
Okay, well, Ontario is 1,540 deaths. So we'll see who's gonna make it and who's not. Pretty good death toll for this virus, though. Maybe you'll look back on this and be like, oh, this virus was nothing, the big one's coming up. But it's, hopefully they'll have contingency plans that are actually a little better. Yeah, I was just pretty impressed with this swamp, actually, because it's nice, it's close to like cities and stuff, but I think the farmers have pretty much left this land alone. It must just get too much water there, so they, yeah, these guys, but it's owned by an oil company, so eventually everything here is probably gonna get killed and displaced, they call it, but they're sentencing them to death because swampland creatures can't just move into a farmer's field or something there. They'll be murdered. Well, it's true. Can't sugarcoat. Well, I mean, if they do one swamp at a time on each side of the road, maybe some swamp creatures can get from one side to the other, but they're probably not that smart, so, yeah. If only those little froggies and stuff were smarter, then they'd be okay. It's gonna be a bad year for mosquitoes, they say. See, that was an aggressive goose there. Why do you do that? It was aggressive, man.
He was just stretching.
No, he was telling me he didn't like me flying around, and if I wanted to fight, he was ready. Okay. Oh. Yeah, and this is just the swamp again. They go a different direction, but it's just a shortcut. I want to get this again during the summer, and maybe even the winter too, just to show the seasonal changes for the same area, basically. But we'll see how it goes. Got lots of things to video. Oh, don't worry, my commentary's almost over. It's near the end of the video. I've got 30 seconds left. Same thing you just saw, except slightly different. But you get new commentary, so it's worth watching again if you ask.